G'day guys, welcome back to episode 2 of our camper build. So we're up to now, we've got it up on the stands because it has been just absolutely bucketing down, flooding everything. But today is going to be sanding. I need to sand off all these uneven edges. We've already done a little bit of putty off camera, just filling in some of the screw holes. There's a lot of, just a couple of tidy up on the edges and start rolling these edges off a bit. So that's what we're going to be doing now. And then start working out what the hell to do. So we're supposed to pick up the windows for it this weekend, but due to on the flooding, all the roads are closed, so we couldn't get out to get anywhere. So maybe next weekend we'll get the windows installed, and then we'll work on the trailer to get the trailer sorted out for when we can get it onto the trailer. So I need to weld up the frame on that too. But for now, we're doing some sanding. So for the first initial removing all the edges, I think we're going to be using a 40 grit. And then work our way down to a nice, finer, smoother finish to try to clean up any little edges, nicks or anything. So when we paint it, I don't want it to look like it's wood. I want it to look like an aluminium finish or something. Just a nice, smooth, clean finish. So I've just went around and sanded all these edges, remove all the lips, and Britt's going around bogging up all the cracks and all sections. Oh, getting there, a little slowly, but I'm in a hurry to really get it done. So I think once we get this all done, puttied, dried, resanded, get it all smooth, then we're going to hit it with just a primer, the whole thing. Just paint it in a primer, just to protect it from the weather. Because I don't have a garage, so this is the carport that's getting built under. And I don't want to get them all ruined, spend all these hours on it just to get ruined. So once we get this done, then things will start priming it and get it protected. So yesterday off camera we actually went around and primed the entire cabin because no one really wants to watch people paint. But what we've used for the primer, it's an oil-based white primer, stain blocking, so the wood oils and stuff, it don't come through the paint. So we're using that. And then for the very bottom, to really waterproof it up, go on a rubber membrane, a bitumen rubber waterproofing.
Yeah?
So that's going to be running all underneath the bottom to stop it. So this is the bitumen rubber. It's very icky, sticky, but it'll go really well on this bottom, making it waterproof and chip proof, and really seal this up. So we just finished doing the rubber bitumen underneath the whole thing. So that's now completely sealed on the bottom. And now we're just finishing off the primer going on. Got some slave labour going on here. So we're just doing the primer coat. Looks pretty good. That doesn't look like ply at all now. It's all that sanding we did. So the second coat of primer is now done. Now once this dries, go around and sand off any of these little lips and imperfections. But it's come up pretty good.
Ellie, you can't look in the mirror.
So the primer's all dry. Just gone around doing a little bit of puttying on any little nicks and knocks, and then doing the last final sanding, as Brett's doing right now. And then we can go into, we're not going to do the proper paint until we've got the windows and doors in, but this is just sort of to protect it and make it look a bit prettier. Edges look good. Alright guys, that's going to be it for this episode. Can't really get much more done. Day's running out. But next episode will be the trailer build. So we'll be cutting up the old trailer, getting it ready for the new cabin to go on it. And so much more will be able to get done as soon as we get this cabin on the trailer. We're about to get everything else done. Sort of limited because it weighs a bit, and trying to move it with any more stuff on it, this is going to be a real pain. So we're leaving this as it is for now. It's primed, protected, and then when we get the trailer done, then we're about to get so much more done. Anyway, see you next one.